Okay, we started. One thing I missed from yesterday, which I hope wasn't confusing, was when I demoed the pendulum, and mine was clockwise for yes and front to back for no. Now, that not necessarily is going to be yours. It could be anti-clockwise, it could be side to side, any of those patterns, or it might actually be the same as mine. It doesn't matter. Like I say, it's the same patterns for whatever you use. It doesn't have to be a pendulum either. Anything that can, even a piece of string with something on it, would still work. Right, tonight I've got Newcastle Brown to help me. Tops on it, no bottle opener tonight because it's too early. But I have got the water. Fortunately, I've got my young son's plastic beaker by mistake, really. But what I also got tonight is the third eye. You can see that falls in the middle of the physical eyes, just above. Now it's etheric in nature. I won't delay on this. The right eye, physical, is related to the crown, and the left eye related to the brow. The third eye relates to the soul. The soul looks out from the third eye. So, when you're choosing crystals, you'll see in their colour, their shape and everything else. So, if you're aware that your third eye is connected to the soul, you can consciously be aware of that, you'll be looking out with that like a triangle at the crystals. You'll be automatically drawn to the crystal you need at the time, or possibly you might need in the future, depending on circumstances, or what somebody else might need. If it's what somebody else needs, just bring them to mind within the soul centre, and then look with the physical eyes and the third eye. You'll be drawn to which one you need. Now you might say, oh, I'm always drawn to pretty stones. Well, yeah, that could be the case, but there could be a progression into different areas as time goes by, really. Also drawn to the colour. What's the colour you need at this time? Also, there's a sense of, so that's the sense of sight. So the first sense developed was hearing, and we had touch and sight. So we have touch, we can sense with our hand. And obviously we pick crystals up and we sense them. Now in the middle of that, my hand is a chakra centre, and the same in the other one. They're known as minor chakras. So there's 7 major chakras, and there's 21 minor chakras. Major chakras is where the lines of light of the etheric body cross 21 times and form a vortex of energy. The minor chakra is where the lines of light in the etheric body cross 14 times, makes a vortex of energy. Notice the number 7 all the time. So, the 21, yeah, I won't go through them all, but you have actually got chakras in the eyes, hands, and also knees, which is worth thinking about, and feet. So we can use our sense of touch. You can hold the crystal and pass your hand over the crystals to see if there's any shift in energy. You may feel heat, tingling. The crystal might actually draw your hand. So in effect, your hand can just become the pendulum. That's what I find tends to happen. So in that respect, a couple of crystals I'd like to just introduce at this time. Now that, would you believe, is natural blue obsidian. I never knew it existed until about a year and a half ago. Very hard to get a hold of, but it is natural. The rest of it is glass, basically. We've got a beautiful Mangano calcite. It's a heart stone, so hold that one. Very soothing. Slightly different to rose quartz. Takes the rough edges off of things, so to speak. Mangano, any chakra center really. If we're talking about placing on or holding on, you can hold these crystals on. And finally, I've got hematite quartz, which is known as red quartz, but that is a stunner actually. Energizer, protector, grounder, strengthener, very vibrant. Okay, so I'm just going to try and use the third eye a little bit. Just focus on the space, bring everything to a stillness. Now just bring all the crystals and minerals to mind. The amethyst, the clear quartz, the manganos. Just run the crystals, identify with the crystals as we make a heart connection to elevate our consciousness from the heart to above the head to the soul. And the soul looks out from the third eye. You are now going to identify with an individual crystal just for you. So allow a crystal to manifest into your vision, into your imagination. Is it an amethyst, a clear quartz? Let it manifest and focus your identification upon it. Then we're going to bring in the other sense of hearing and listen to what the crystal has to say. Finally ground the energies to the earth. You can take more time with that. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe so I can go live. It'd be amazing what could happen, I think. Okay.